Hello, Leo stars, and welcome to your soul journey reading. In this reading, we are going to explore your life path and what energies you are working with, what life lessons you're working on, what blessings you have for this life journey. Okay, you guys are the sun, you are ruled by the sun, so you guys are warmth. You are meant to be in the spotlight. You are lovers. You are not fighters. You guys are creative and artistic, and your emotions run very, very deep. You are very sensitive, but you are the life of the party, okay? So these are some cards here that talk about the Leo energy. There's higher vibrations to Leo energy, and there's lower vibrations to Leo energy, and you'll be working with all the different frequencies of Leo. So let's take a look and see what it says. Recognition. It's very important for Leos to be recognized. They like that. It's because you're the sun, and you know, when somebody does good and you know, it's time for celebration, you put the spotlight on them and you let them feel rewarded and you let them stand out. So when it's your turn, you expect it right back. All right, so these are some of the energies of Leo. Feel free to expand yourself, think new and visionary ideas, versatile and takes action, explores with curiosity. And some lower vibrations is restless and discontent, dissatisfied and impatient, inconsistent, hasty decision making, lack of commitment to act. All right, so you go between those two those two, but there's you know, some basic energies, and your soul path is all about recognition, recognizing yourself, recognition for others, as well as enjoying all the beautiful changes that flow through this life journey. So let's take a look at this card. Leo, the lover. Expressive, creative, loving, playful, warm, overt, self-confident, flirtatious, glowing, bedazzling, extroverted, vital, egotistical, juicy, proud, trusting, excessive. So those are some more energies about Leo. You are meant to stand out, Leo. You are meant to be seen and noticed and recognized. And the warmth that you give to others is unmatched. Your love is unmatched. Your energy, your charisma, you just pull people in. People very attracted to that Leo energy is. And this, the lover, you guys are very good lovers as well. All right, very good lovers. Know that, Leo. Own that, Leo. Okay, let's pull some cards to see what soul lessons you are working on this life journey. Ooh, you guys got Scorpio energy coming through. So power and control and resources is something you're really working on this life journey, and all of these could apply, or just a few of them. Okay, so practicing discipline and allowing positive change, letting go of the old to allow the new, enjoying resources without ownership, being stingy, this is mine, this is yours, combining assets and partnerships may be a struggle for you, allowing others to offer you support, Leo. Sometimes, even though you do like being in the spotlight and you like the recognition, sometimes it can be very hard for you to allow yourself to receive, you know, like material goods and gifts. And sometimes if you're struggling with self-esteem in order to receive compliments, all right, understand others' desires and motive, and take risks that actually energize you and not take away from you. Okay, so these are the primary life lessons that are coming through that you guys are working on this life journey. And Scorpio is very intense emotional energy, Leo. So your guys' emotions run very, very deep. And if you are a Scorpio rising or a Scorpio North Node, this message will be very strong for you, okay? You believe in your opinions and your beliefs very strongly, and you're willing to debate that, okay? But sometimes you could come across as a bit harsh or brash, pushy, and dominating when that's not your intention. You just feel everything so strongly. You would be a great debater. Okay, some of you probably are very political, and you get quite heated, and you can hold your own, you know, in sharing your side and why you believe what you believe in. Okay, and you're also very creative and artistic, and some of you will struggle with believing that your ability is good enough, and you may try to just push it to the side rather than growing it and evolving it, because you're not the master right off the bat. The Leo energy, you have mastered many, many things, okay? So you expect to be good at anything that you try. You know, a lot of things will come very easily to you, but the things that really challenge you and struggle you, don't throw your hands and walk away. Those are part of your lessons. Engage, indulge in those experiences, because that's what helps grow you and evolve you. And this life journey is connecting you into your emotional body in a whole new way than I feel you've worked with before in previous lifetimes. You're very empathic and you're very intuitive, but you might not be aware of that fully, okay? And it's because you can't always validate and confirm what it is that you are sensing intuitively or on an energetic level. And sometimes you may be afraid to speak out what you're feeling in that sense, like you don't want to be laughed at or ridiculed. But Leo, part of your life lesson this journey is to learn to trust your intuition and to understand your emotional body and the wealth of emotions and how to master them and properly intend them for your highest potential of manifestation, okay? So a lot of emotional growth and evolution is what you're working on this lifetime. And the 8th house, the Scorpio energy, you're gonna go through you know, a few different big transitions in your life, and that goes back to allowing change to unfold out with the old and with the new. So some of you could have like you have one career path, and then at some point you completely veer off that and go into a whole new direction, okay? Some of you may have like two or three very, very significant long-term romantic relationships in your life, okay? It's just there's these periods of major transformation, and I'm feeling like three major periods in your life of transformation where you completely change and transform into a new being, into all the evolution that you receive through learning your life lessons, Leo. Wow, you are powerful. All right, let's come over here to your blessing for this life journey. Joy. This is your greatest blessing. This is what you bring to this world and to all the people in your life. You really touch people deep within, Leo. Those who love you are going to love you. You might have a few clingers in your journeys this lifetime, okay? Because when somebody's feeling you, they are feeling you. You know, and it's not to say that you'll never encounter, you know, fake people through romance or through friendships, but Leo, the people who love you, they can never like forget you. They can never let you go. Your love and their experience with you activates something within them, their central sun, because you are the sun. Okay, and you bring them into new perspectives about themselves, and you grow them and you evolve them in a special way, and it creates quite the bond between the two of you. And so the people who love you are going to love you their whole life, Leo. You are not somebody who is going to be easily forgettable, and you are a very tough act to follow, with this being the blessing of you. And also, in a positive sense for you, this joy energy, there are a lot of blessings that are meant to unfold for you in this lifetime that take you to higher levels of happiness and emotional experience of like oneness with the universe. Okay, you have a lot of that that's going to happen, a very sacred journey, and a lot of those moments you will not be able to put into words. You will not be able to articulate them. It's something special between you and the universe. So you bring a lot of joy into many lives, and there is a lot of joy that is meant to be had and experienced by you in this life journey. All right, let's pull some astrological influences for your lessons as well as your blessing. Oh, nope, I'm jumping ahead. Let's look at your spirit guide, the strongest spirit guide that will be assisting you this life journey. You have the Dancer of Fear. So this particular spirit guide is an earth spirit, okay? And this is somebody that you've shared incarnations with before. And this particular spirit guide is helping you balance out some karma this life journey, okay? So when you're doing things that aren't in alignment with you or in the highest good of yourself or others, this spirit guide is going to let you know that, okay? And karma in some situations is going to return to you very quickly, because this is a life where you are really balancing those karmic energies. Like at the end of your days, there's this like a certain balance of energies that you want to achieve, and you want a very pure departure. And so this spirit guide is helping you with that a lot, because our lives connect into each other, and karma is through multiple lifetimes. And so when you feel like it's raining on your head and everything in the world is going wrong, it's not. You are really balancing karma, and it's coinciding with these major transformations and transitions that you will go through at various points in your journey. And it's like you're shedding a lot, you're wrapping up a lot of loose ends for this lifetime, because what you intend to evolve into, it's taking you to a different level for your next life journey. Okay, so this spirit guide is really helping you balance all those karmic energies, and will call you out right away when you're on the wrong path or you're doing the wrong thing. You'll know it, you'll feel it in your soul. Okay, but also this spirit guide is here to help push you past fear, to push you into the new at times when it's hard for you to move forward, to let go, or you have a big fear of the unknown and what's unfamiliar for you. This spirit guide is going to help push you into those new experiences. So let's see what other spirits are around you, assisting you this lifetime. Archangels Uriel, Raphael, and Zadkiel. So you've got some strong, powerful archangels on your side, and this is, a chakra healing and reconciliation type of energy, Leo. So with these archangels, Um, Everybody who is sown into your heart, you will feel them forever. So that energy of where people, if they love you, Leo, they love you. But that goes the other way as well. When you really love somebody, you will love them for your whole life. You will always feel them in your soul. And I do feel there's a sense of always being empathically connected, whether it's friend, family, or romantic relationship. Those you love deep and hard, and you are fierce and you are loyal, okay? But if you don't feel that connection, you might be more apt to kind of play and just bask in the attention and the spotlight, okay, and the affections of others. And that's part of your emotional evolution that you'll be working on this lifetime, is those different experiences and how you handle them, okay? But those that you love deep. And no matter how many heartbreaks you will potentially encounter this lifetime, you will always bounce back from those. Leo, you will. There's too much fire and passion and energy inside of you that you can't be caged. You can't be pushed down for long. You will always come back stronger than ever before. All right, so now let's look at the astrological influences that come through with your lessons, as well as your blessing over here. Oh, look at this. We've got Saturn, and Saturn is our greatest teacher, Leo, and that paired up with Scorpio. Ooh, you do have some intense emotional lessons that you will work on this life journey. You do, but it's because of the evolution that you are trying to achieve for what you have planned in future lifetimes, Leo, and you will always bounce back. You will always bounce back. I see it in the cards that have come out. So with Saturn, we have discipline, structure, time, responsibility, tests, ambition, difficulty, restraint, grounding, practicality, self-control, tradition, realism, container, bones, maturity, gravity. So with Saturn coming through, Leo, Saturn is just a very strong energy, okay? And it's like with Saturn, it's black and white. There is no in between. It is cause and effect. And Saturn is rigid and strict and grumpy, and it's this way or it's no way. And the reason for the intensity of that Saturn energy is because you are wrapping up a lot of like loose ends. It's a big completion for you. So know that like your greatest challenge comes through like the emotions, and that doesn't just have to be like your emotions connected to other people. Some of the emotions that you struggle with in yourself, about life, about your journey. So, those of you, if you ever find yourself in a space of just feeling, really down, depressed and dark, come out of that, connect to others, seek help, do what you've got to do for yourself, because Leo, you'll always bounce back. And if you find yourself in that space, it's because you've just gotten really out of balance. Your energy is very, very splintered, and you just need to reclaim your lost soul fragments, become back into a place of wholeness and ground your energy, and you will be renewed, okay? You will feel good like the sunshine once again. But really working through that emotional body. And now we have Mars with action, desire, impulses, courage, force, heat, strength, competition, workouts, excitement, thirst, impatience, anger, leadership, engine, potency, willpower, motor, sex drive. So with this Mars energy coming in as well, that again is to really help push you forward, Leo, when you need to let go of things, when it is time to transition, or when it is time to step in the new, or have courage to pursue a big dream, or really put yourself out there somehow, some way. You have that Mars energy to push you into that action, okay? But also with Mars, that can be a very combative energy, and that's where you could come across as very dominating, controlling, jealous, pushy. It's gotta be my way, it's gotta be this way, okay? And that paired up with Scorpio, who you are a very emotionally complex being. You can love to depths in a way that is just out of this world, but you can also get into a very dark mood where you're very pessimistic, and you can even be cruel, okay? If you're really triggered, or you are very emotionally wounded, you can become very cruel and like a bit self-centered. It's all about me when you are in those lower vibrational energies. And again, that's not saying anything bad about you. You experience and go through all of that because it's part of your lessons to grow and evolve you in the emotional body, okay? So you are a wise soul, and you know, again, you would be an amazing debater or defender of rights because of this Saturn with Mars, and the emotional conviction that runs deep. When you feel, Leo, you feel deeply. All right, over here under the blessing, oh, look at you, Venus in love. I am not surprised. Beauty, harmony, romance, charm, receiving, sensuality, luxury, wealth, diplomacy, magnetism, value, pleasure, adornment, adoration, attraction, indulgence, taste, and style. Leo, as your blessing, Venus coming through, yes, you are adorable. You are so lovable. People are drawn into you, okay? You like things that look very aesthetically pleasing. You like luxury, and you're meant to have those things, and have a very personal style about self. But this Venus love, oh my goodness, you are going to be breaking hearts, Leo. Again, I could see some stalkers, some clingers in your wake, just because your energy is so powerful and intense, and there is nothing like a Leo. I have to say that. I've dated a couple Leos in my day, and there is nothing quite like a Leo. And here you guys are, right there with that Venus. And look at, you got Mars and Venus. You are a lover, the greatest lover when you are loving. But man, when it's time for battle and fighting, oh, you can get vicious and mean. And the thing is you're not a fighter by nature. You're a lover by nature. But when you are triggered, or you are pushed too far, whatever the case may be, man, you can be just as equal, nasty, cruel, and mean, okay, over here, as you can be a loving, giving, generous, romantic, sweet, sentimental. And again, that's just you working through what you want to evolve into this life journey, and it's all about the emotions. Oh, right, and we have the ascendant, the outlook, worldview, mission statement, expression, effect, role, mark, attitude, outer self, point of view, body image, aura, likeness, approach, impact, first impressions. So the ascendant here, that makes a lot of sense now of like why I feel you're trying to really wrap up a lot of loose ends and have a very pure departure, very balanced karmic energies when you transition, with the ascendant coming through with your blessing, because you are completing something major this lifetime, and what you move on into your next life journey is a vastly different landscape than what you've been working on. Like this lifetime, Leo, is a huge completion to a long soul cycle that you've been working on. All right, and so that's why this stuff is pretty intense, but also the blessings that you experience in this life journey are going to be amazing, and the love and the connection that you feel and you share with others. There's a lot of happiness and joy in your life throughout your life journey. So let's pull you some tarot to look at your life path. Oh yeah, you are meant to see things from new perceptions at many points throughout your journey. The Hanged Man, this is sacrifice. I need to see a new perception. But you're coming out this way, Leo. So this goes back to those different transitions throughout your life where you are going to see a new perspective. There's a lot of spiritual evolution taking place for you. Oh, yes. And you are meant to have real happiness, joy, and stability. And, even though some of you may have some of those crazy long-term relationships, there is a love for you. Okay, there is a very special soulmate love that you will be with till the end of your days. And with the dove there, it is romantic, it is sweet, it is true love. You got the Aries symbol here. So some of you, your perfect match could be with an Aries, which is Aries rules. Mars rules Aries. But this here, this is true love. In this way, it could be a little artificial, fake, and phony. Okay, but in this position, Leo, this is the real deal. And so this is meant to transpire at some point along your journey. There is a special soulmate love for you. And yes, we have the Hierophant in this position. So Leo, this is talking about this life and why you're trying to wrap things up. In this position, there's a lot more that must be learned and understood spiritually. And this position is seeing beyond the veil, which allows a new birth of self into your next life journey. And then this is the goddess of love right there, and fertility also. Okay, so you are really embarking on a completely different adventure, a whole new landscape, life story, all of it in this next life journey after this one. And you have a lot of spiritual evolution that you are awakening into and evolving into this lifetime. And here it is, that Five of Cups, the sadness that you will experience through these different transitions. But Leo, remember, you will always evolve beyond it. You will always bounce back. You will. Your spiritual team is saying, yes, yes, you will. But this is the soul growth that you've got to achieve in order for your next journey. And it's all about the emotions. And here, Leo, do not fear that you missed out on true love or you let the right one get away. That's not the case. Some of you may think that. Okay, but there is somebody special. And with two of these coming out, 2 4s, this may be like the 4th serious relationship you have in your life, or the 4th person that you believe that you truly love, or maybe even some of you a 4th marriage. Okay, because you got the 2 4s. But don't think that there's anybody that got away from you romantically. Leo, there is a very special and significant soulmate for you, and you will align to that soulmate after certain lessons here are completed. Okay, and this could be where you have a relationship serious once, and maybe in the future you guys get back together. It's different for all of you. But with this, Spirit is saying the one that's meant for you doesn't get away. It doesn't happen like that. Okay, and here under this Hierophant, we have the Rest. And see this wise old man. This is what you evolve into this life journey. Okay, and you are going to have a long period of rest as you transition back into the non-physical. You're going to have a long period of rest before you start this new adventure on the earth plane in a human form. All right, there's going to be a long rest, and then there's that 4. Again, you've got 3 4s and 2 5s going on, Leo. So 4 and 5 is significant for you for this life journey. Okay, and when it comes to your spirituality, that 4 and that 5 is going to be significant to you somehow, some way. Over here under the lessons, You really need to learn how to be a team player. It's, yes, you are wise, you are smart, you are a leader, you are naturally meant to be in the spotlight, to stand out. But part of your lessons is learning how to truly be a team player in all situations. All right. And then over here, under the blessing, Leo, you are going to come into a lot of abundance at some point in your life. And you may feel a sense of guilt for what you have opposed to what others don't have. All right. And Spirit wants you to know all the comfort, abundance, and luxury that you manifest for yourself this life journey, that is meant for you. You've earned that. You've worked for that. And, just because your energy is so beautiful and loving, you can, give away, be a humanitarian, share what you have. But Leo, you are meant to come into a very comfortable lifestyle at some point in this life journey. And there it is, another 5. So you have 3 5s, 3 4s, and a 3. So 3, 4, 5. Yes. The next number would be a 6, which is harmony. Hangman is, number 12, and divide 12 by 2, that's 2 6s, right? So yes, your next life journey after this one, there's a lot of harmony in that journey, and you're starting a whole new adventure, so you're wrapping up a lot this lifetime, Leo. So let's see what doors open for you this life journey as you evolve through your different life lessons. The meditation, peace, relief, sanctuary. So this is with the lessons. This is you mastering your emotional body and truly understanding yourself and the wealth of your emotion and how to intend and direct and not be triggered. So you definitely become the master of the emotional body this life journey as you evolve through your life lessons. And on your life path, we have the water spirit, emotions, memory, life force. Oh, look at that. This is that fully evolved emotional body that you set out for this life journey. And once that takes place, you are the master of your emotions. And with that memory, you will never forget those you love, and you will never be forgotten. And the life force, that is you. You are the sun, Leo. And last over here, your blessing, healing the earth, love, humility, respect. That is you in your fully emotionally grown state. You are a profound healer to all that encounter you, to Mother Earth Gaia. How you choose to direct and yield your energy, your life force, your emotions is very healing to all who receive it, Leo. You are a very powerful soul and being. Look at that. And you are achieving mastery this lifetime for a whole new adventure in your next lifetime to come. So let's pull you a message from your angels. And remember, 3s, 4s, and 5s are very significant for you. Joy is 26, meditation is 26. That's another synchronicity. And the 26 would be an 8. That is synchronicity, infinity, all things completing, right? And also many of you Leos have your birthday in the 8th month of the year. All right, your angel message is acceptance. There is nothing about you that you need to fix. Reclaim the disowned parts of you that yearn for love and acceptance. You are beautiful just as you are, regardless of any faults you may perceive you have. You are an eternally radiant being of light. You are the sun, Leo. Accept all that you are and just be you. When you truly accept yourself, your whole world will magically and lovingly transform. And part of this emotional growth and journey is learning to love and accept yourself as deeply and profoundly as you love and accept others. All right, Leo. So those are your messages for your soul journey. I am sending you guys lots of love and light. Take care, Leo.